Game on.
Your Country 1039 KGRT, Mr. Scotty McCreary, and Damn Straight.
Time now for your question of the day. Brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Markets of Las Cruces. Fresh produce, bread, meat, honey, food trucks, handmade art, music, and more. Every Saturday and Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. downtown Las Cruces.
That's right. Time for our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. And just a little reminder, if you're looking forward to heading out there tomorrow morning, this is one of the weeks where they're not actually going to be out there because of the Veterans Day Parade. So keep that one in mind. Now, for our question of the day today, you know, many people say that the key to happiness is just living in the moment. You got to be right there in the moment. And that's a nice idea, but really difficult to do sometimes. I mean, it's easier and often more fun to look back on cool stuff that you've done or look forward to cool stuff that you want to do. Although I would say this, I add this part on my own, that when you realize that you're having a really cool moment or something that's very special, that is when you've got to at least recognize that moment and say, this is pretty cool, right? I've done that several times. But as we head into the holidays and the end of the year, believe it or not, is coming up. Yeah. How many days left? 53 days left remaining until the end of the year. Well, what would you say is the best thing that you've done so far in 2024? If you look back, have there been a few of those moments that were pretty cool? Yeah. I can honestly say this, the last weekend, we went up to Albuquerque for some birthdays, my son's birthday and a couple others in there. And I actually went shooting for the first time. I fired my first weapon, and I thought that was actually pretty cool. I thought that was good. But if there were some good things or some of the best things that I've done in 2024, we've done a lot of things with our veterans this year, so I'm happy when Joel comes in and we've always got a chance to talk about things. So that's always cool. The VFAS golf tournament was just a blast. I can tell you that right now. So, yeah, I think there's a lot of cool things that I've done this year, and some of the best things that we've done in 2024. When you look back on those cool moments, what are they? That is our question of the day for you today. Of course, you can call those in or text those in at 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. And as always, of course, you can leave a comment down below because we are live on our social media pages on Facebook and YouTube. So once again, our question of the day today for you is, what would you say is the best thing that you've done in 2024? Yeah, take a look at this past year and let me know your answers for our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. All right. All the buttons are pushed, all the appropriate ones anyway. And let me know what you think about, because, we always have those nice things that happen to us, that happiness is living in the moment, but you've got to recognize some of those happy things and cool things that have happened for you. So, yeah, what would you say is some of the best things that you've done in 2024? Is there a moment that kind of stands out as that was pretty cool? Also, I add this one. I almost forgot about this one. Getting the chance to go home, finding a way to get there, and be there for my nephew's graduation. The last of my nephews and nieces that are out there that are graduating, and I was able to make it up there, spend a couple of days at home with the family, and that was actually pretty cool. And you don't know how difficult that is for me sometimes, because I am a workaholic, and there's always something coming up. And I'm looking forward to next year, because there's an event that happens every year. And this next year, I will be able to make that event. So I'm looking forward to that. But once again, we're looking for your answers for our question of the day. When you look back at 2024, what would you say is the best thing that has happened to you in the past year? Let me know your answers. Once again, call them in, text them in, 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. And, of course, you can leave your comments down below. Let's see what's going on in and around the world. Is TikTok becoming the new LinkedIn? 20% of Gen Z applicants claim that they've gotten job offers through that platform. While social media opens doors, it can also close them as companies increasingly scrutinize your social media accounts. Yeah, don't incriminate yourself on your social media things. Let's see. Disney has announced a new trilogy of Star Wars movies in the works. Episodes 10, 11, and 12 will not be a continuation of the Skywalker saga. The films are being written by Deadpool and X-Men producer Simon Kinberg. There has not been a mainline Star Wars movie since The Rise of Skywalker in 2019. A Mandalorian and Grogu movie is currently scheduled for a 2026 theatrical release, and I'm looking forward to that. Now, this is the one thing about Star Wars. I am a fan. I love the movies. I had my Star Wars bed sheets when I was a kid for sure. And I liked most of the movies, but the last trilogy was just, well, a lot of fans will just really, really say they hate it. And I wasn't a fan of liking it. I'll put it that way. I'm not going to say anything really too bad. But Mandalorian and Grogu, I'm looking forward to. Rise of Skywalker's type stuff. The main saga line, they've got so much source material in some of the legendary books. I wish they would just take a look at that and go in there. Okay, I went on my Star Wars geek rant already. Let's see. Also, Pillsbury and Goose Creek Candle have teamed up to create candles that smell like Pillsbury dough and other baked treats. I love this. There's 9 candles. You get apple and cinnamon bread, delicious. Banana bread. If my kitchen could smell like that, I'd be a happy camper. Buttermilk biscuits, chocolate cookie dough, cinnamon rolls, crescents, perfect apple pie, pumpkin spice, sugar cookie dough, and they're all available for the holiday season. Candles cost about $12 each. Now, sugar cookie dough, for the holidays coming up, that is definitely something I think a lot of people would look forward into walking into. Let's see. Got a couple of text messages, and let's see. I got to look in here. Somebody just texted that says, I got to meet my first great-grandson, only great-grandchild, on September 14th. Wow. In San Diego, California. Hey, that's cool. That's awesome. Wow. Getting to the great-grand territory there. Let's see. Somebody else entered a photo in America's Favorite Photos, and it's doing really well. First place round 1, leading round 2. And I've committed, if we win the 10K prize, I will be donating 1/3 to St. Jude's. That is awesome. And wow, that is a cool picture. It really is. They put a picture in that text there. So where can you vote for those? Let me know about that one right there. We'll let everybody else know about it as well. But yeah, those are some cool things that you definitely got to remember and keep those memories alive. So once again, our question of the day for you today: what would you say is the best thing that you have done in 2024? So go ahead and let me know your answers for our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces.